Alright guys, I'm real excited today. Just got my two machines in the mail from Longevity to try out here. This is the 200DX, TIG WELD 200DX, obviously made by Longevity. It's a 200 amp pulse TIG welder that is AC/DC, so this machine can do aluminum, which is real cool. And it's also a stick welder, 160 amps, and comes with a smaller WP20 torch, a lot smaller torch, smaller cups, a lot easier to get into small spaces. Comes with a clamp style stinger, which I like those better than the twist locks. It's just faster to change out a rod. You can see here, you got a lot of stuff. This one's got your AC frequency and AC balance, knobs, you can change all that. You can do pre-flow and post-flow with this. Lift or high frequency start, or 2T or 4T. And what comes in the box is obviously the welder, which you can see is quite large. A flow meter. Your TIG torch, which is water cooled or air cooled, it really doesn't matter, you can use it either way. Comes with a foot pedal. You can see, you can't really see it under there, but there's foot pedal, your ground clamp, and your stinger. Then you get, I got a pack of tungstens, pure tungstens in there, and a big plug for it. I don't use that type of plug, so I couldn't use it. It's like the RV style or the dryer plug. So if you use one of those, then that's good. And so yeah, it's like a, I forgot what this machine runs from Longevity, but for what it is an incredible price. You go over here, you can see the Longevity Force Cut 40D, which is a very cool little plasma cutter. And what does the D stand for? It stands for dual voltage. This machine can run off a 110, and that's what I'll demonstrate for you here in a minute. But you can see here, very simple setup. You got your amperage control right here, your regulator, you have your pressure gauge, gas flow, auto or manual, your control, which goes into the button in your torch, your pilot arc lead, this is your ground clamp, and here's your torch. And it does come with a air filter, as you can see right there, and came with a lot of extra tips that I have all stored away in there. Digital readout, and very, very cool machine. It's very small, you can see, and it weighs like 20 pounds, 25 pounds, something like that. It's pretty light. But let's plug this guy up, and I'll give you a little demonstration of what it can do on 110. Alright, so this is a 16 gauge piece of sheet metal here, and I got my air compressor all filled up. The gauge on the machine has about 50 psi. It's running at 23 amps, and I already made a couple cuts on this 16 gauge. You can see there it's got a little monster teeth over there. But I'm just going to cut out a little thing here, and we'll see what we can do. I don't have a big air compressor. I do have it shut off, but my pressure might run a little low, but we're still going to cut anyway. And just to demonstrate, this has pilot arc. You can see right there. And on manual shut off, you can see the valve cuts it off quite nicely. Very nice tips. Very, very nice torch. It says it's a 60 amp torch, which that's pretty beefy for what obviously I'm gonna need. That's just fine. So yeah, let's cut out some cool little stuff. There you have it. Force Cut 40D. It's Sort of a cool little thing. Not a lot of sag or anything. Works pretty good. I don't use plasma cutters that often, so a little rusty. I haven't used one in a while, so you can see that if you see flaws. But this plasma cutter is very nice, and this is 110, remember. Very fine detail. Cool little swirlies. This head cuts very nice. I'm very happy with this machine so far. Yep, so there's a very short cutting demonstration and review of the Force Cut 40D running on 110 volts. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for next time when we're going to fire up the TIG WELD 200DX.